2021 real estate domination. I wanted just to come in and casually talk to you guys about it. I know you guys see the ads and Real Dynamic, like, yeah, 2021 real estate domination, don't miss it. We got this person, that person, this person. Look, ladies and gentlemen, here's the real story, okay? Because I want to be able to sell people that don't say, hey, real estate domination, it's badass, and it is. But here's the real thing. So we're not bringing in polished speakers. Like I've always said, hands down from 2019, 2020, 2021, it's not about polished in front of the room speakers. Those speakers are not there to impress you. What those speakers are there to do is teach you. These are real people, real professionals in the industry. And the cool thing about what our speaker lineup is, yes, we happen to have some pretty badass speakers, right? So we have Cody Sperber, right? He is the clever investor. You've seen him wrap around his green Lamborghini with his son, his white Lamborghini with his son. And yes, Cody has done well, and yes, Cody has kicked ass, right? And he continues to do so. And ironically enough, he does happen to be pretty damn good in front of the room, okay? Tai Lopez, you know, he's not as much in real estate, but he's my business partner in the real estate sector, and he's gonna explain to you guys how what he's doing in e-commerce supports what we're doing in real estate, and in how what we're doing makes sense in today's current market. So he's going to talk about distressed assets, the benefits of taking advantage of distressed assets, the pros and cons about what he is already doing with distressed retail brands. As you look behind me, all the brands behind me from Walmart. Like Walmart, ladies and gentlemen, they had an opportunity to kick Amazon's ass. They've been in this business forever. Now ironically enough, they've come out of this really well, and they're one of the top dogs in e-commerce. But Amazon was milestone, decades behind them, and they're still catching up to Amazon. They have nothing in comparison to Amazon yet. So we're going to talk about distressed brands, talk about real estate, how they merge together. We have Bryce McKinnon coming in, talking about his wholesaling, what he does. He does thousands upon thousands of wholesale deals every year. Plus, he brings energy to the event. So if you guys want dynamics and firecrackers, Bryce always brings that. I'm going to be talking about how to buy land, how to build houses, how to take that money, make six figures on every single build you do if you implement our business plan, and it's viable in all 50 states, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. It's viable in your hometown too if you implement the strategies that we implement. And I'm going to show you guys how that works, okay? In person, live, and we're going to break down deals on front of a whiteboard and explain that to you. Not only that, we're going to go in and we're going to explain to you guys how we deploy that money, tax deferred or tax free, into multi-unit real estate, apartments, storage units, warehouses. So we're going to go in and we're going to teach you guys how to deploy that money into multi-unit assets, okay? So don't you think that it's a good idea? If you're going to learn how to buy land, build houses, and then learn about passive income, you're going to learn those tax strategies to bring professionals in that understand those tax strategies, that exercise those tax strategies. And it's not just going to be Jerome up there going, rah, rah, I'm going to teach you everything. No, it's going to be people that I respect in the industry that are going to be coming in, that I'm bringing in, that implement these same tax strategies that I talk about. I'm not going to be the one solely in front of that room teaching you guys this stuff. I'm bringing in other professionals that do it, implement, are doing it today, and are taking advantage of the tax strategies that I'm talking about right here in front of this camera. I'm going to bring in multifamily experts. My business partner, Kyle Mitchell, he's an REI badass. I'll tell you guys, I remember this guy when he was sweating on his first deal, and I met him for the first time, and I sat back going, man, I hope the guy makes it through this. And I remember him stressed out of his mind. Fast forward 5 years and understand that he has proven the test of time and his level of success in the industry. And no matter where you go, and you talk about multifamily, asset management, and you talk about REI professionals, Kyle Mitchell's name comes up, and there's respect in the room for him. He's there. He's going to be explaining to you what we're doing in repositioning distressed retail assets into multifamily, and his own multifamily holdings separate from myself. Ramez Dabbs, still working for Microsoft, making strong six figures. I told him, stay there, Ramez. Let's do what we do part-time. We have over $25 million on the books for this year, and 30 million plus on the books for next year coming out of the woodworks. So how does this guy making $300,000, $400,000 a year at Microsoft get involved in this? You're going to find out at Real Estate Domination. how you can go in working a full-time job as a six-figure money earner. How do you go in and put $25 million on your books for 1 year? How do you go in and put $30+ million on your books for the next year? And how he's going to be involved in scaling this huge. And I'm telling you, he's an entitlement badass. This guy can go in and find with the city, municipalities, getting permits, getting zoning, getting the requirements that you need. He's going to explain and talk about how he's done this stuff and what he's doing to do it. We have the Quack Brothers. These guys in their 20s went from 0 to 75 units in less than 1 year. They're killing in the education space. They're killing it in the real estate space. And they're going to bring all of their information and knowledge to you guys. I was just on an Instagram Live with Antoine Martel. This guy at 28 years old, ladies and gentlemen, sitting in his college classroom, masterminding a business plan that allowed him to go from 0 to 100 units and put together a multi-million-dollar business in his 20s, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to sit back and go, okay, well, I don't know how to put $20 million on my books for the year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Antoine's going to show you how he does these smaller $1 million deals, how he started with these $100,000 deals, did a ton of these $100,000 deals, how he made a ton of money doing little $100,000 deals, and how he parlayed that to $1 million deals. And he's going to explain and unfold that whole business plan for you guys and more. I got John Trotman. John Trotman, I'll tell you, I bought properties from John. This gentleman and I go way back. We were in our networking days together way back when, in the 90s. He has the same educational background that I come from in sales and marketing, so it's not a wonder to me that he's been so successful in any one way, shape, or form. He has the same educational background and mentors that I did, and so obviously you come from good mentorship, you're going to have good results. He's living proof of it. And he's going to show you how he went from small fix and flips to large fix and flips, and how he still's taking down distressed assets and distressed homes, distressed residential, distressed commercial, and how he's knocking home runs all over the place, not just in the Arizona market, not just in Phoenix, Sedona, and those markets, but other places across the United States. So John's going to be there. We have David Carbajal, project manager for, he was an owner's rep for a multi-billion-dollar company. And I'll tell you guys that he came out, we partnered, and he's learning the construction, the entitlement side of the construction, but he's going to be talking to you guys about project management, how to not leave any money on the table on your projects by lack of wasting time or paying expensive contractors, and how to find your contractors. He's going to go over all that. My good friend, Todd Alt, this gentleman is a badass. Publicly traded companies, 4 of them, has one of them that he took public this year, multi-billion-dollar acquisitions. He became a billionaire status this year. Todd came to me, he said, Jerome, what are we doing for the inner circle on Saturday night? We're going to go to dinner, we do anything? I said, yeah, we're going to have some drinks, we're going to do an inner circle cocktail hour. And he said, dinner on me. I'm taking your inner circle, all your speakers, to dinner on Saturday night. We're going to go out, and it's all on me. I don't care if we spend $10,000 to pay for dinner for all the inner circle. It's on me Saturday night. Then Sunday for the inner circle, on me, brunch for all the inner circle, bringing back some of the badasses to talk to you guys and network one-on-one. Right there. We're limiting it to 30 people. So if you haven't got your inner circle tickets yet, ladies and gentlemen, pow, 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 punch that button down below and get your ticket, because there's only a few of them left. We've already sold, I think, over 20 of them. Who else? I can't be missing anybody else. Got Tai, Quack Brothers. Oh, man, my good friend, Marshall Wilkinson, man. This guy, New York badass. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, hands down, let me read you his bio. You ever go to New York and meet like New Yorkers in person? And most people will sit back and say, oh, New Yorkers are rude, disrespectful, this, that, and the other. I'll tell you guys, when I moved to the East Coast, I love them because they're real, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care how rude and disrespectful some people think they are. They're some of the most genuine people that I've ever met in my entire life. So, ladies and gentlemen, Marshall Wilkinson is going to be talking to you guys about how he went into a prime market in New York with nothing. This gentleman's making moves. He's the managing partner of Saxum Capital. He's a construction executive consultant in sales and negotiating. This is the gentleman that makes deals happen. And not just in New York, everywhere. But If you can make deals happen in New York City, imagine what he can teach you on how to go out and negotiate and make deals work in your home market. Ladies and gentlemen, all this lineup and more. I got some special guests that are not even on the lineup that are going to be there live and in person. You're not going to want to miss it. You can be there for free. It's all yours. In that link, you can register for free. So if you can't make it to Las Vegas, get it virtually. But there's nothing like the networking that comes out of one of these events, ladies and gentlemen, to come in and meet me and potentially become a business partner over the course of time, to meet people in the audience with hundreds of people that are going to be there, to be able to meet Cody Sperber and all the other speakers and network with them. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be a disaster if you're in this industry and you're not taking advantage of the networking opportunities that are going to happen at Real Estate Domination 2021. So look, ladies and gentlemen, no more hype, no more sales. It's time for you to execute. If you're in real estate, you want to scale your portfolio, you want to get started and you're brand new, click below. Join us in Las Vegas, Nevada, November 5th, 6th, and 7th at the MGM Grand Garden Casino. And I know where I'm going to be. The question is, where will you be? I'll see you there.